Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real-life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Moshe Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Moshe Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Moshe Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Moshe Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by a well-known award-winning author Mian Moshe Zia of No Time for Love, called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between 2 ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and the ones you love will be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon or the retailers, available on all formats today. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com and over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible, coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Also heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, Shoutback, Overcast, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We hear the wonderful lady who is backed by popular demand here on the Mike Wagner Show, and she's the one is considered the matchmaking queen of Canada. She is the premier matchmaker of Canada. She also, has a book up called the complete total package, and she's going to quickly describe what is the total package and more as well. We had her on last time, and she was just fantastic and laid everything out. And this time, she's on the road and pursuing another one where she's trying to get the word out to everybody, being together in time of COVID. And, of course, we've got the Road Warrior here live, ladies and gentlemen, from somewhere in Canada. She's driving right now, and, of course, she's not texting, I'm sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand, the very, very total packaged Aviva Reimer. Aviva, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for such a wonderful introduction.
Oh, and by the way, and happy 2021. I forgot to throw that out to you. I had a little too much eggnog after Christmas. Still having the leftovers.
Yes. I love eggnog. Excluded rum though, because, that fitness program keeps me in check.
Uh-huh. And of course, for some they like the rum, for some they like the ones you get at a store. But last time we had you on, you talked about becoming the total package, and of course, you also are considered the matchmaking queen of Canada, and also Canada's premier matchmaker. We talked about your service, how you got started and everything, and now you also got a new subject about being together in time of COVID. So we'll talk more about that. Yeah. And of course, before we talk about the whole pandemic situation and what do you do to spend time together, once again, quickly tell us how I got started, Aviva.
So, well, first and foremost, I'm a transformational life coach. So I help people get out of negative situations, bad divorces. I hold their hand through, building new confidence and starting new chapters in their life, overcoming difficult times. And all these things in life affect everybody on a daily basis, right? And then you take the equation of COVID on top of that. That's not a very good recipe. So, needless to say, I've been very, very busy. There's a lot of things going on during this crazy time, and I'm trying to help, one person at a time on a daily basis to overcome this. And I have a lot of great suggestions as to, the things that they can do to help themselves and help their loved ones. Whether it's improving their life or dealing with COVID and things, what are the right things to do. So you tell me where you'd like to start, and I'm ready to go.
And of course, during the time of COVID, that it's also impossible to connect with those you love, during the holiday season into 2021 and beyond. And of course, during this time of the pandemic, and of course, it's always a challenge. And you also have a unique plan that can help people get out of this, especially during the COVID, where back in the day where it's just like you find somebody at a party, you pray to God that you meet up with somebody, maybe kiss under the mistletoe, have a little eggnog. But now during the pandemic, especially holiday season afterwards and heading into 2021, things are a lot different. And, basically just, what are the steps to take?
Yes. So one of the things that I can mention first and foremost is that, when it came to Christmas and leading up to New Year's, I've shared a lot of advice on media, etc., about how you can actually be with your loved ones. And whether it's dating or family, relatives coming together, there was a recipe that I did share actually pre-Christmas, which was, for people to, first of all, schedule a Zoom meeting with the whole family and have a discussion, or friends or whomever it may be that you would love to spend time with. Schedule a Zoom meeting and have a good conversation about, the expectation of everyone and what they're willing and not willing to do. And with that in mind, come to some sort of an agreement as to what the plan would be in order to be able to be together during holidays or New Year's or even in the New Year. And one of the things that we talked about is actually, scheduling, making sure everybody's on board and scheduling for everyone to go and get tested within the week of being together. And while they're also going to get tested and then potentially waiting for 3 days for their results, to tighten up their circles and make sure that they're not seeing those extra clients or extra friends, because this is where family is really the priority. So for everyone's best health interest and for the sake of being together for holidays or New Year's, this was my suggestion for everyone to accomplish. And it actually worked out. And I came up with that because that's what I did. I had a birthday in August, and I had people's opinions as to what they were willing to do in order to prepare for this date. And obviously your closest friends and family will get on board if it's important to them. And everybody got tested, everybody tightened up their circles, and it was done in a timely fashion. And we had a grand old time in a very safe way. Mm-hmm. So that was one of my suggestions. I've also had dinners where I have invited someone to join me for dinner, and we had dinner together on FaceTime with everybody bought a bottle of wine. I did one on FaceTime with some family members, because you can add only, I think, 1 or 2 people to your calls. But I also did one with family on Zoom, like my immediate family, my mom, my daughters, and my best friend, one is in Atlanta, one is in Vancouver, Canada. And we all poured ourselves a glass, and we all sat on Zoom. We all had dinner, some great laughs, and, it was our being together, and it was wonderful. So, COVID gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's my analogy. That's my mindset. Don't let anyone get defeated by what's going on.
And you're making me thirsty for some wine as well, too. And what is your favorite wine, by the way, Aviva?
Oh, I have a couple. I'm into reds more. I like Gaylord. I like one that's called Inception, which is a blend of wines, which is fabulous, called Inception. And I'm not one for sugar, right? So because of my own lifestyle, etc. And a white wine I like, it's called Voila, I think VOLA, which is a really nice, light Pinot Grigio style white wine for those white wine lovers.
Well, you're making me thirsty for some. I like the I'm trying to think. I haven't had wine in a while. Like the Zinfandel, some red wine, and probably listen to some Neil Diamond as well, too, with red wine getting to my head. So, yeah.
Love it. Love that. Love Neil Diamond. In fact, yesterday I was Googling the Bee Gees because I watched the Bee Gees documentary, and it just brought me back. And love the disco, love the music. Music and wine.
And of course, you got to be staying alive as well, too. So
yes. Yes. Which brings us to really having that balance during this time. And one of the best ways of having that balance is to really focus on doing those wonderful little things that you feel you deserve, and it doesn't have to be anything grand, but, picking your favorite movie and maybe buying one of those foot baths and letting your feet soak and just pampering yourself one night. I have clients who cook dinner for themselves and have a nice candlelit dinner with a beautiful view in their condo. And, that's their way of pampering themselves. Some places still have spas open. Treat yourself. Go buy yourself something nice that will make you feel good. Just really slow down and try not to get overwhelmed. Stay away from the news. Stay away from things that get downloaded that occupy your mind space. Meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, you know what? It's not something that it takes time to sort of understand when you start to learn how to meditate. You can't expect everybody, and there's people with ADD that are intense, that don't know how to slow down sometimes. It takes time to slow down. A lot of it's done with breathing and listening to the right music. But what you will find is that the more you do this, the more your shoulders drop and the more you let go of things in your mind. And I highly, I encourage people to think about somewhere what they would love to be, if that's a beach, if that's something that they used to do, that they used to enjoy, and you just listen to music until you get to a point where you really appreciate what this brings back to you in meditation. So it's not learned overnight. It takes time, but over time you appreciate the time you give yourself in meditation, even if it's as simple as just laying down and standing still or staying still with some great music and some great breathing.
Mm-hmm. And of course, having some great wine. Oh, look, there's a squirrel. Ah, a kitty. Yes, and great wine too. That's right.
Yes.
And of course, you also offer some other tips like winter dating tips and other things with being together, and also, again, the complete total package. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. It's powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention The Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Moshin-Zia of No Time for Love called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between two ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and the ones you love be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available on all formats today. Also, The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com and over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Also heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, CastBox, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here once again with Aviva Reimer, one of Canada's preeminent authorities on life transformation, relationship building, and matchmaking here on The Mike Wagner Show. And she was back talking about how to be together in time of COVID. We'll get back to more of that. But first of all, we go back to you becoming the total package. And tell us all about becoming a total package and what does it take to become the total package?
Right. Well, first of all, you have to decide to become the total package, which means you also have to decide that whatever you've been doing is not working for you if it's not working for you, right? Mm-hmm. So if something is not working for you, there's always room for improvement. And there's a structure that I actually provide in my book, which is called Becoming the Total Package, that allows you and helps you, holds your hand through transformation. Now, being the total package is different for everybody, but the biggest things about being the total package is, how you respect others, what kind of person do you want to be or become, putting your boundaries in place, decluttering your house so that, every time you walk in the door, it supports anything else that you do, that for you to be comfortable and safe. It means taking good care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally, and lining up all your ducks in your life that will set you up to succeed. Being the total package doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a great body and be a beautiful person. There's also components where you have to have that beauty on the inside as well, and know how to make decisions that are right and doing the right things when it comes to integrity. Let's take a breakup, for example. Somebody can just completely ghost you, or somebody can have the courage to call you and say, I really find you interesting. I think you're an amazing person. Unfortunately, I don't feel that connection with you. And, but I do hope that you really and truly find who you're looking for. So the fact that somebody makes a decision to be respectful and amazing, even in, stating what they want to state to that person and allowing them to still feel good about the experience is someone who has the mindset of being open-minded, courteous, and kind. And, that's somebody that's the total package, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody that wants to have everything, lined up and treats people with respect and is understanding. And that's a total package to me.
Mm-hmm. You also have...
also someone...
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I have a lot to say, Mike. So, someone who also takes care of themselves physically and emotionally. Someone who wants to communicate well, someone who wants to take care of their body and, stay youthful looking. Really appreciate the fact that we're only here for a short period of time, and they want to make that a great time in their life so they have no regrets. So, of course, it's different for everybody, but the total package is someone who is beautiful on the inside and, has the confidence on the outside. Mm-hmm.
It also comes with programs and packages as well, too. And tell us about the programs and packages.
So I have the book that I provided is because I work with so many clients on many different levels. I wanted to be able to have a wider reach of people that I might not reach, right? So mm-hmm. I wrote the book and I gave them an opportunity to do that personal development on their own within the book. It's really not rocket science, but it's not necessarily an easy task either. So you have to decide that that's something that you really want for yourself and pull the trigger and commit, and when you do that, that's a huge step in the right direction already.
That is amazing as well, too. And where can we find your book at?
You can find it on avivareimer.com. You can find it on Amazon, all over the world, probably in like Australia, UK, United States, Kindle, Barnes & Noble. You just Google Becoming the Total Package and you will find everything you need.
We certainly will, too. And also, what's important, not only being together in times of COVID, we talked about some of the ideas, but what about those that are single? And, of course, winter is here as well, too. And also some dating tips and some advice you can also offer during COVID.
Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. The same way that you would talk to your family, if you're meeting somebody new, there's things that you can do. You can also, if you can initially start with a phone call, right? Then you can move to either a FaceTime call or a Zoom call or a WhatsApp call together so that you're face to face. And again, you pour the wine and you enjoy a great conversation and see if you connect. And if you connect, there's a lot of different things you can do. You can go for a walk outside. You can also go get tested so that you can spend a little bit more intimate time together. And all you need to do is really create the plan that both of you choose. And you can make anything work if you really want to make it work.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important as well, too. And what's coming up for Aviva Reimer in 2021, we'll find out in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, check out the latest novel by well-known award-winning author Mia Motion Zia of No Time for Love called Missing, an extraordinary relationship between two ordinary people based on real-life events that go through 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and the ones you love will be the first to go missing. Check out the book on Amazon and other retailers, available on all formats today. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com and over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Apple, Amazon, Audible. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with Aviva Reimer, the premier matchmaker and also life transformational coach and preeminent authority on relationship building on the Mike Wagner Show. We talked about becoming the total package. We talked about being together in time of COVID and what you do and how to cope with being COVID and the pandemic and things to do. And of course, let's get to 2021. What can we expect from you, Aviva, in 2021 and beyond?
Wow. There's a lot of great things happening right now. Because of COVID, there's a lot of reevaluation happening by people. People are reassessing their life. They are looking deeper into, self-awareness and understanding what's really important. Especially when you're faced with something like this, losing a lot of loved ones, etc. They are rethinking their life strategies, and where they want to be and what's important for them. A lot of that, hence why I'm very busy. People are also putting in check their unrealistic expectations when it comes to dating. Their superficiality is taking more of a back seat, and they really want somebody, with substance that will love them, that will want to grow old with them, and the characteristics of a person are taking the front seat. Of course, you have to have attraction. Don't get me wrong. That's really important. But there's got to be a healthy balance. So people are reevaluating that. With that said, I'd like to say this, that 2021, hopefully this thing is going to come to an end, and sooner than later. But it's definitely going to come to an end. And I would encourage anyone who feels ready to really think about where they want to be when this is over and get ready for that moment. Get ready for that moment, whether it's starting a business, whether it's changing your body and how you feel about yourself and your confidence, whether it's decluttering your friends the way I speak about it in the book, whether it's, making all the changes that you want to make, because the end to this nonsense is coming. And where do you want to find yourself when it's over? Do you want to be behind the 8 ball, or do you want to be the front runner that made a good decision, a positive decision, and saw it through? So that's definitely food for thought. Prepare yourself for that wonderful time of living again.
We certainly will. And lastly, what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point, Aviva?
Oh, stay strong and stay confident in anything that you want to accomplish, and don't let anyone bring you down. Get rid of anyone that brings negative energy to your life. You need to declutter and put them in a category that is not as important as the people that are supportive to you, that love you, and that are positive.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important as well, too. Once again, Aviva Reimer, preeminent authority on life transformation, relationship building, matchmaking, and author of Becoming the Total Package, talking about being together in time of COVID here on the Mike Wagner Show. Aviva, a very big thank you for your time. It's great to hear from you again. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date, and love to have you back on in 2021 and beyond. And don't forget to keep in touch and tell us what's been happening. And lastly, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, where can people purchase or check out your book?
Okay, well, they can purchase my book on avivareimer.com, on Amazon, Kindle, Barnes & Noble. And I also have a audiobook coming out. Actually, it's ready, and I'm going to be sharing that with everyone, which will be on iTunes. So if you're someone who's more of an audio person, you can listen while you're driving, or just relax and listen to all that great advice during an audio version.
That is amazing. Once again, Aviva, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on in 2021 and beyond. It's great to hear from you again, and hope 2021 is a really good year for you. And don't forget to keep in touch, and let's have some wine.
I will. Let's have some wine, and everyone, Happy New Year. Happy holidays, and all the best.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host, and I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real-life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.